Happy Tuesday, everybody. We're here. Oh my goodness. This is it. Nuts, man. I can't believe we're... I can't even find the words. And there it is. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. We're here with the finale. Crazy. The finale. I think it's the finale. Episode 12 of Takt Op.Destiny. We ended last week with heaven and hell doing some sort of synchronization. Ooh, let me pick this up really fast. Some sort of like synchronization. And fusing into one being. And we have Takt and Destiny, who are not at full power, facing off against this being. I don't even know what to call them. That's pretty much all I think we should recap, because everything else has been like we don't know what's up with Sagan. We don't know if he's been sacrificed in all of this. Titan and Walker. Well, Titan is getting Walker, Anna, and Lotte out of there, and that's it. I think Lenny unfortunately is gone, and I don't think there's anything else that has been left up, which makes me feel like this could be like a true finale, because yeah, other questions can be answered out like throughout the world, but as far as what this series was, what these 12 episodes has led up to, every question or every character that has been brought up to us pretty much has had some sort of resolution or conclusion, which makes me feel like this is going to be like a set in stone. Like Takt was like a 12 episode thing, and if it's a part of this whole like greater plan that Bandai Namco has with like the mobile game that's set to that's to be released in this series, who knows, we might get a few subsequent series that could be based on different things, take place in the same universe, possibly. Who knows? So that's all I got. Let me shut up. What's up, Henry? And let me get to this. Pause that. And here we go. All right. Deep breath. All right. Takt Op.Destiny, episode 12. We're gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into the opening, I see. I wonder if I should watch the opening now, or should I wait until after the episode? I'll wait until after the episode. I'll wait until after. Oh, what's up, Perry? That's the both of you both saying that this episode was really good. Now, watch it now. Are you sure? It's too late. I've already missed the beginning, so I'm not gonna watch any. I'll go back later. I've already missed enough. This song has really grown on me, because I kind of liked it at the beginning of the season, but now I really like it. I like when it starts to pick up, and it keeps building. It has two moments of that. Like it starts off, and then it elevates, and then it goes, and then it starts to elevate now, and then it goes crazy. I watched the opening after. I can't believe I made it the whole season without watching it. All right, here we go. Hope. Oh snap! The harps. Give myself some more volume. They look like harps. Okay. Let's do it. Uh, wow. Hearing her, oh no, headphones, golly. Hearing her feet patter when she's running, it's just like a small thing that I appreciate when shows do it. The music is great. Regeneration, okay. Which I think might be a fatal blow to Takt, possibly. Here we go. Okay. Since when? That was mad fast. You got this, Destiny. The music is incredible. I love it. Okay, Takt. Here we go. All right. Woo! There we go. Was it enough? He's gonna be like Cell. No. Yeah, it's gonna be like Cell. Finish it. Let's not wait too long. Oh, snap. Are we gonna get a sword fight? Okay. I didn't expect this. Oh, I didn't expect this. No, don't cut away. Come on. The aspect ratio changed. Is this supposed to be a flashback? Sounds like a movie, how the audio is. This must be a flashback. Well, duh. It's a flashback. I love how this looks. Oh my goodness. So much fighting. How they've been playing all of this. Just hearing the war and the people. It's very effective. What is this? Is that in his head, or is the crystal doing that? Split his head and let's get out of here. Gosh. No, thank you. Explain. Okay. Right. Shouldn't like that. Save the world how? Okay. I need him to get to talking because I understand he's been through something traumatic, but my goodness, then doing all of this is just white hair. Make not a bit of damn sense. Don't talk about my father. Sorry. This track will always be amazing. There's a better way than this. I don't know what that way is, but it's better than this. No, sir. The plot on her. I can't imagine seeing what he saw, but there's no way. Whoa! I it's crazy to see all of that death and despair. They traded. I'll shut up. I'll shut it up. Woo, weaved it. Woo! Let's go, Destiny. Straight hands. I love how Destiny is going off so hard. Her music's not even playing. It's not her music. Just give it to her. That's not good. Or is it good? I don't. That's not good. No, it is good. I mean, she's done fighting. Excuse me. Let's just hope the boy doesn't drop dead. Yes, sir. Gosh, Takt. Someone get there, please. Put him in cryo sleep. Do something. Please. Oh, gosh. I didn't sign up today to freaking cry. I didn't. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this. I did not. Oh. Ah. Hurt. I'm hurt. Just doing the symphonica. Ah. Yeah, man. Bring us back. Bring us back, please. I didn't sign up for emotions when I didn't sign up for this. This show touted cool animations and cool character designs. Not this super duper emotional series where you got me sitting here crying at the last episode. Dude, if 86 wasn't in this season, this would be my anime of the season, even though I haven't watched a bunch from this season. It's great. This ended really well to me. This ended really well. It leaves it open for more too. That was good. What's up, Gummy Man? A lot of people are actually complaining about the ending. I'm not worried about people anymore and how they feel because they stopped liking the series a long time ago. So it didn't matter what this ending was going to be. People were going to not like this ending regardless. To me, this sets up, it kind of felt like what I was saying before the stream started about this whole Takt Op.Destiny like universe that Bandai Namco is trying to start off. The first two things about it was this anime, this 12 episode series, and a mobile gacha game. But the mobile gacha game has been put on like a to be announced. This should have been out already, but it's not out. I wonder if they started this whole thing was gonna wait until they see how the anime was gonna do, and then if the anime did really good, we can hit the ground full speed run and launch a game, do all this stuff. But I'm hoping that I'm gonna support this series. I'll buy a Blu-ray. I'll do everything I can because I really do love this series. So I'm hoping that it does good enough to warrant the gacha game to drop. I feel like I don't know at this point. I feel like I'm not sure. I don't know how it's been taken in Japan, like how if it was positive or negative. I only know what you guys tell me because I'm not on the internet much at all. So I don't know. I'm hoping that this can. I hope it had a bigger ring in Japan so that the gacha can drop. So it's like we have Takt Op.Destiny, and I don't know what this universe. I'll get back to how I felt about the episode in a moment. I thought the episode was incredible. What's up? Apparently this could be looked at as a prequel for the game. Yeah, so that's what it makes me feel like. It feels like you could well, if you're saying that, Perry, it makes me wonder if this is gonna be you know what they honestly could do? And with Fate has this because it's Fate. Fate is gigantic. The FGO mobile game, in which like the Babylonia series is based off of one of the singularities in the game. The Camelot movie is based off of Singularity. The Solomon movie is based off of Singularity. All these different things. So it gives me hope that if this gacha game does drop with a story, like this anime is like the prequel, the gacha game follows like Anna being our main character, and moving forward we have in-game stories that it can follow, and then you can get another series. So instead of it being like Takt Op.Destiny, it could be like something. I don't know how it would be structured, but you get what I mean. And you could just do 12 episodes here about this story, 12 episodes about that story, 12 episodes about this story. There's so much that can be done as well. Is that an I or an L? What's up, Binor? What's up, Cyber? So you can do so much with this. I really did love this episode. Really did. I wouldn't have got misty-eyed and cried if I didn't love this episode. I really did. I really did. This series for me is right up my alley. It's exactly what Gummy said. To me it's a perfect balance between the slice of life and the action. Genuinely, it's a perfect balance, because we don't need to fight every episode. We don't need to fight. Cyber, watch this. It's 12 episodes. Watch it. Bump the rating. Watch it. If 86 wasn't in this season, it'd be my anime of the season. Watch it. It's great. You don't need to fight every episode. I don't need action every episode. I felt like this had maturing characters, character growth, interesting characters, great character design, and the story was good. Even if you had gripes with the story, the characters and what they were doing, in my opinion, overshadows the story. So it's they're keeping you along the series. So if you thought the plot was weak or anything, you to me, the characters were enough to keep watching. But I genuinely like the story as well. And just to know that this was this is the launch pad, the jumping point for everything else that we possibly could do. Come on, man. I would love to follow Anna. I would love it. I would love to follow Anna and what she's gonna do. I wonder what this last scene truly means. Is this going to be a new? Is this gonna be a new what's his face? Because she cut her hair in the same way, just like Cassette's hair, just a little bit. But I wonder if this is gonna be a new thing, because she has the necklace. Is this going to be some sort of transformation thing for Anna? So she's not necessarily going to have a music art with her how a Titan is, or a Destiny is, but the essence and the spirit of Destiny is still there, and therefore maybe she can activate it, because we've seen Takt have this superhuman ability being a music art with how special he was, because of the relationship that him and Destiny had. So by Anna having that, could she possibly be activating that power and using that power? So instead of being conductor and music art, she's both, and she can just do whatever she needs to do. I feel like this it leaves for so much. I was hoping that it ended open so that we could get more. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping that it can end open so we can get more, and I love it. And I love it. Still somebody didn't answer questions I doubt we'll ever get answered, since it's just a prequel. I think if the gacha game gets off the if the gacha game gets greenlit and gets off the ground, I feel like they're gonna treat that gacha like how FGO treats its gacha, where FGO has a story, and that story is canon to the Fate universe. Think the gacha game will be like this. So this series will draw people into the brand of Takt Op.Destiny, and then the game will launch and you can follow the story through the gacha. And then if the gacha is really popular, you then can take that money back and invest it into animating some of the story arcs that happen. So it's kind of like a give and a take. It could be like that. That's what I'm hoping. Fate is the model, but Fate is in a different stratosphere because of how big the Nasuverse is. So I'm hoping that the impact of this series in Japan is just astounding, because over here I don't think it landed. People didn't like it. They wanted action, they wanted more fighting. Having episodes of them just doing nothing and walking around towns and talking about music and all of this, like, a lot of that doesn't work for people. A lot of people just need dumb action in order to buy into it. A lot of people just saw this as like, oh, this series only just has good animation and good fight scenes, and they didn't even attempt to try to connect to the characters. It's a lot of that. So I'm hoping that it was the opposite over there. I really do, because I really would love to see more. I really, really, really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this series through and through. I really did. That's what I was gonna look up. I was gonna look up what was the name of the gacha game. I think the gacha game might follow Anna. Not my anime list. Here we go. What's the name of the game? Video game. The Takt Opus project. A mobile game and anime series. The game title, Takt Opus, Destiny in the City of Crimson Melody. It was delayed indefinitely. That's what sucks. Game studio company. What have they done? Mobile phone software, Super NES, NES, TurboGrafx, Sega Saturn. Goodness gracious. Video game production company headquartered in Shinagawa, Tokyo, Japan. It was founded on August 14, 1985 by former Namco employee Masanobu Endo, who continued to develop projects for Namco through his company. The company later made a subsidiary company called Mobile and Game Studio while the goodwill was transferred. So send me over there. Translate, please. Let's look at what Mobile and Game Studio is doing. The biggest question that needs to be addressed is how Cassette/Destiny bypassed the process. Yeah, that's a big question. Definitely a big question that needs to be answered. This is why I'm hoping this stuff gets off the ground. These are questions that could be answered in another season. Totally could. That's good, Perry. That the Japanese really and the concept is interesting, but I feel like Takt needs some serious therapy. No, first love interest gets murdered. Different host takes the body with no memories. I feel it depends on how Takt is when he wakes up. I think he's gonna need therapy regardless, because now he doesn't have either of them. So if he is able to wake up and he's able to live a somewhat normal life, the loss of Cassette and the loss of Destiny, and then having Anna become a part of the Symphonica, three things that he probably never thought he would would ever happen. He's gonna need some help. But I'm hoping that Takt, because we've seen like the potential that he has, so I'm hoping that when he wakes up, like, he's a big player in getting rid of the D2s. It'd be cool to see like what Enryu was talking about, like a Takt and Anna combo, if Anna is gonna be like this new version of Music Arts. I believe the whole purpose of Takt Opus Destiny was to jumpstart the game. The story, I believe, will continue through the game. Yeah, Isaac. We just were talking. we just were talking about it. The game was supposed to be out by now, but they put it on hold, which makes me feel like they put it on hold to see how the anime series would do. And if it was super popular, they would just flip the switch and start it up. I figured you know this, but the voice actor of Cassette in the game is Anna's. I didn't know that. That's something I did not know. I don't know much about the game. Okay, so Game Studio Incorporated, established in 2004. This is the subsidiary of the other company we just was reading for. What have they done? 50 pinches in a row, Bike Rider DX2 Galaxy, Ultra Fast Deformation. This is translated from Japanese, so it's gonna be weird. Ultra Fast Deformation, Gyro Setter, Alvaros Rings, Bike Rider DX, Dopamix, Shogi Training for Kishi, Sota Fuji, Lord of Vermilion. I've heard of this before, so it's a bunch of the Lord of Vermilion games 1 through 4. Mobile apps. Okay, here we go. Magical Chant Battlestar, Drillland Devil Army vs. Hero, Force Juice Shop, Jungle Gem Tournament, Juju and the Labyrinth of Nightmares, Sleep Cat Touch Friends. What? Mikoin. Seraph of the End. Oh, they did the Seraph of the End. Gotcha. Okay. Star Dragon Quest, Star Horse Pocket, Toji no Miko Chopped Flashlight, Triple Monsters, Vanguard Zero, Love Plus Every, and then Takt Opus Fate is the City of Crimson Melody. And that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking that Anna, because of what Destiny did, kind of like, I think what she did was save Takt. She released the whatever brought them two together, whatever that thing in episode 2 was. I think she undid that and left herself in some sort of like that little thing in some sort of like form. So now Anna could kind of become the music art. So she's neither composer nor music art. She's both. And that could be the future of the Symphonica if they can figure out how to replicate what Destiny and Takt did. Because if they can replicate it, then that can be an entire new force, because music arts are kind of hampered without having a composer, and composers really can't do much without a music art. I kind of see the cliche of Takt having no memory when he wakes up happening, but can be different. I hope not. I hope not, because I don't know. I feel like nothing crazy happened to him in his, like, before he like went to sleep for him to have lost his memory. But who knows? Destiny doing whatever she did could have like deleted all of their time together. Who knows? Who knows? It's like I needed therapy right before getting his fork. Yeah. Hopefully it takes off like you mentioned. The show has really solid potential. Only thing that could use improvement might just be the building up of the villains. Yeah, I think so. I don't understand how the purpose of Sagan was to gather all the D2s in one continent, but they were also waking up D2s with the fork. So he's just really addicted to pain. Yeah, that's the one thing. Not outside of criticizing the series, the one thing is, I say this about almost every series I watch, that it's like I feel like Sagan could have been a really good villain, but he just ended up being okay because you didn't get to see much of him. You saw him in the second episode, then you don't see him again until like episode 5 or 6, whatever episode it was, when we get to meet Walker first. No, not even then. It's when Schindler goes to him and Schindler makes him look like a fool, and then we get like him talking about something, and then we don't see him again for a good bit, and then we spend like the last couple of episodes with him, but we really don't get to know about him. We just get to be with him. As if we could have gotten more of this, like what they were showing us, maybe you could have seeded that in somewhere. And that's what I'm like, I don't know where. In 12 episodes, I don't know which moment you pick to insert some Sagan lore. Maybe you could have done like something small, but in the episode, whenever he's like looking at his hand out of the window or something, or he's standing up at the window, you could have like flashed a couple of these moments. So you could have just like flashed it, and then like he has like this crazy look. So we're thinking he's sus. You could just say he is sus. I don't think at that point, I think the jig is up anyways with him. We know that Symphonica's up to no good at that point. So why not just like do a little bit more, just do a little bit more and see what we could do. Like if you could just push the envelope a little bit more, because I feel like if you would have gotten a little bit more of Sagan before this last episode, this whole part with the whole flashback of seeing how all of the fighting went down would have hit just a little bit more. Ow, I just grinded my teeth. What the heck? I think I agree, Robert. I agree. I think what shows that is I said it like 2 times already. Game was supposed to be out by now. The game was supposed to be out earlier this year before the series launched. And they were and they just put it on hold, which made it seem like they have everything just waiting. I'll say this, because when that first episode dropped, this is why I feel like they put that first episode first, so that it makes total sense. Because I kept saying this the whole first 4 or 5 episodes of the season, that why did we start out of order in this series? Why did we start out of order? There was no reason why the first episode should have been first, and then we went back in time and we stayed back in time for 3 episodes. It makes me feel like the powers that be, the ones that are in charge of making final decisions on everything, felt like, I don't know if this series is going to go forward because it's a brand new IP. We don't know how popular this thing's going to be, and they went all in on it. So let's put this series out, and then when you look at the first 3 episodes, it's a slow build. Like, this series is truly a slow building series. It just doesn't feel that way because we got this crazy fight and all these dope animations in episode 1. But that, I genuinely don't feel like that was episode 1. I genuinely do believe that they watched the first episode, the second episode, and third episode and was like, dude, this is taking forever to get off the ground. What episode is this? And it's got all the crazy fighting, and it put that first. And then everyone's gonna freak out when the episode comes out, like everyone did on Twitter. Oh my goodness, the animation is crazy. Everyone was freaking out. And then that's when you go back. And you go to episode 1, and it's just like, oh man, that was crazy. We get to see it. I wonder if we're just gonna hop back now. Then episode 2, and we're just like, okay. Then episode 3, it's just like, all right, so when are we gonna get back to present day? Because we're just watching, and then we jump back to present day. It's like, it makes me feel like not a lot of meddling, but there definitely was meddling to build hype for the show so that they can move forward with their plans. That's what it feels like. Like, in hindsight, looking back, it definitely feels like that. So I don't think 86 is getting another season, to be honest. Wrong. 86 definitely will get another season. Kidding me? 86 is, I genuinely do believe, not watching all, I haven't seen all of the anime series. I genuinely do believe it's anime of the year. I genuinely do believe so. I genuinely do. I don't know if this will come back. This one is going to be up in the air. Now, if we get news that the gacha game drops, and if the gacha game is doing good, because the sales of the Blu-ray aren't that good, but we have to recontextualize how we look at the sales of things because it's a pandemic. So I think they're going to take what they can, and Blu-ray sales aren't good for almost any series. I think it's just the way how to me, I don't know how culture is in Japan. I don't know if they like how Blu-rays are set up, but I've never understood why companies release Blu-rays the way they do. They'll release a Blu-ray for, it feels predatory to me, because I'll use My Hero for an example, because I know exactly how the Blu-rays of My Hero goes. My Hero will have 24 to 25 episodes in a season, and we know that series are broken up in core 1 and core 2, but My Hero runs straight through. It doesn't split its core. So what they'll do is they'll release a Blu-ray for the first part, which is the first 12 episodes, and then they'll release a Blu-ray for the second part, and then they'll do that, and then they'll release them together as a full season, and then they'll release a special version of that. So that I hate how Blu-rays are structured, and I feel like they do that so there's more units to be moved and there's more money to be made. So yeah, I dropped the 20. I dropped the 20 for the part 1, then I dropped the 20 for the part 2. And if I really love My Hero and I want to complete my collection, I'll buy the whole series through and through, and then you just got me for the 30. So it's like you've already gotten me for so much more money than I should have been paying in the first place. It's nuts. I don't like it. It's growing like now and gets better. Special one year celebration shows the value of the show. I think 86 will be here for years to come. And the whole thing with this is we're just waiting for Cyber. It's it'll feed itself. This, if Takt takes off and the mobile game, the gacha game is successful, this series will just feed itself. The gacha game makes a ton of money. There will be incentive to keep pushing the mobile game, and then down the road we can come back to giving Takt another season because of how popular the gacha game is. Because if a lot of people like this series and they want to spend more time with these characters, hey, there's this gacha game that you can play. It's free to play, so you can jump in, and then if you really love these characters, I'll throw a little bit of money at the screen. Why not? So that's how they get you. I think that's the plan. What about Odd Taxi and Vivi, which don't have anything to feed itself? It's Blu-ray sales. There's a for an original series, how would it feed itself? You have to think of the last original series that has been really popular and very successful and has gotten season after season after season. I'm hard pressed to find one. But I think like series like Odd Taxi and Vivi were super popular. A lot of remove the veil, a lot of anime series, they don't make their money back. They don't make their money back on this. And they cost way too much to make. And they don't pay the people that make them enough. It's just that whole structure of how they do things is just disgusting. So I don't know. It's disgusting. So it's hard to really say. There's a lot of behind the scenes deals and stuff that happen too, so there's a lot of things that I necessarily don't know, but there's a lot of like partnerships and whatnot. So I'm certain that the partnership between Mappa and Madhouse was due to X, Y, and Z, and they were given funding for something. That money's gonna come around sooner or later, however they have it structured. How? I don't know. That's beyond the scope of what I know. Wish I did know. Maybe I'll do some whole anime industry is not in a good state. It hasn't been in a good state for the better half of 20 years. It's been like this doomsday clock of when anime is going to like cease. And I don't know. They said that, I remember being in high school and them saying that anime wouldn't be around in like the 2030s or something, just because it's not sustainable, just how everything is. And I don't see any way. I don't see, unless things tragically go terribly in the next couple of years, I don't see how that's gonna happen. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be every decade those series that will revitalize the entire industry. So as much as people don't like popular series, they don't like this series or that series, those series and the attention that they get and how they transcend from Japan and they become more than just Japanese series, they truly become these worldwide series. Those series is what really bring more eyes in. So it's like, yeah, like when we think about it, it's 86 is my show for the year. For Enryu, I think it's 86. If I'm not mistaken, right? If it's not 86, it's probably Vivi. But oh man, what was I saying? It's gone. I'm not even gonna try. Something about like series that transcend Japan. I was thinking about this earlier today. It's like, I don't know. Watch Vivi and you'll change your mind. I haven't watched Vivi. I thought I watched an episode, but I didn't. I was gonna do it on the channel. I was gonna do it on the channel, but we were doing too much at the time. So maybe in the future I'll bring Vivi. I hope Takt gets off the ground, man. No, don't. No, I'll disable it. Don't. Do not. I hope Takt takes off, man. I genuinely hope it takes off. I want more of this series. If the gacha game gets announced, I'm gonna play it. Even though I don't have time to be playing multiple Japanese gacha games. I just don't have time. Dokkan is enough. I don't have time to learn this new game and try to keep up with it. It would involve me getting into like communities so I don't have time. But to support it so that Takt could come, I would do it. I would do it. So I'm gonna leave with that. I'm leaving hopeful. This last episode really gave me a swift kick to the balls. It was really emotional. And I didn't appreciate it for that. But it was done really well. Destiny was putting hands all over Orpheus. Takt I love that Takt just was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Huh? He had very few words for him and just kaplooey, got rid of him. Love that. So I'll leave it at that. I'm going to leave this open in case we do come back and we can come back to this place with Takt and with Destiny and with Anna and Lotte and everybody else and Titan and Walker. Hopefully we can come back and we can enjoy this world, enjoy these characters, enjoy this story. Not going to leave sad and mopey like I usually do at the end of a series, but I'm going to leave very hopeful Come on, mobile game, please. We want it. We want it. We want it. Appreciate all of you for hanging out with me on these Tuesdays. It means a lot that we were able to come together. We're able to share these moments. This series was good for like making us like reflect and think about what's to come and everything. I genuinely appreciate all of you for stopping by. That's all I got. Have a good rest of your the opening. Henry, you should just let me go. Goodness gracious. Hold on. Goodness. All right. Last minute plot twist. Schindler's a piece of trash. Now it's awkward, right? You shouldn't have said anything. That was cool. I gotta watch this opening a long time ago. Why didn't anyone say anything? Could watch this thing a long time ago. Could have watched it like a month ago. More than a month ago. Goodness gracious. All right, now I'm getting out of here. We definitely appreciate you guys. I really do. And here's to hoping that we get more Takt. Leave hopeful. Thank you guys. Oh, really? So it changed. You've made it awkward again, Andrew. Have a good one, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week. And okay. That's all I got. I was up here and then I just crashed and now I'm just like skidding on the ground trying to close the stream. Have a good one. I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace out.